everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's Saturday catch-up chit-chat with Kim Day. I'm going to figure out a really nice title for these, but for now, let's just catch up, and I'll let you know how my week went. So I'm going to start right off with activity because of the fact that I think I mentioned last week that I was doing the Beachbody program 30-day breakaway. And I finished up day 13 today, and this one is a little tough. I mean, it's tough, but honestly, I am totally surprising myself by, I guess, by actually doing it. There's a lot that at the beginning she'll kind of go over with you and tell you, this is what we're going to do today, you know, especially with the runs. And with the runs, like I've told you guys before, I have not run in quite a while. And with those runs, she tells you, this is what we're going to do. And you're like, holy crap, there's no way. Like, there's no way I can do this. And at the end, I'm so dang proud of myself that I did it. I mean, I can't the run yesterday was tough, and I am totally shocked that I did it. And you don't run every day. You only run a couple of days a week, maybe 3-4 days a week. So it's not that, you know, it's not like you're running every day, but you're definitely stretching and lifting weights and getting stronger almost on a daily basis. I think she does give you one day off a week. So that's nice. It kind of gives you a rest day. But I'm telling you right now, I am totally shocked that my body is responding and starting to remember how to run for longer periods of time. And I'm just shocked. I can't say any more. So that brings me to my weight. My weight is fluctuating like crazy right now. And I don't know if it's the running or the lifting of the weights. I am pretty much on track with my eating. I have been a little more snacky lately, but I attribute that because I'm working out, and when I'm done working out, I am sweaty. And okay, so if I'm brave, I'll try to put a picture in of one of my, they call them sweaty selfies, but it's not very pretty. But I'm shocked, like I'm shocked that I am getting that good of a workout. I mean, and it's not always just I'm pointing to my treadmill. It's not always just the running piece. I mean, sometimes I get done with just the strengthening and I'm dripping wet. I did get smart and I brought my fan out. So I set my fan on the floor and I put it towards me when I'm running, because I'm telling you, that one gets to be tough. And even though I'm in the basement and it's cold down here, it's still hot when I finish up. So that's currently what's going on. And I was lucky enough to be invited to a group, a Beachbody group. There's about 25 ladies. There might be a gentleman. I don't know. I haven't seen. Not everybody posts every day. So there's 25 of us in that group right now, and it's very motivating to say, hey, post your sweaty selfie, or what'd you think of that workout, or post your food. The food thing has been awesome. I'll include a couple of screenshots here of my food. So that you can see it. So speaking of food, let's go back to weight before I move to the food. Hopefully I remember to go back here. But my weight, so it has been fluctuating like crazy, and I don't think it's the food. I just think that I think my muscles are just like in shock right now. So I don't think I'm going to update you with my weight for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to wait until I finish this program. The good thing is that I took measurements before I started the program. So I'm hoping that I'll notice a loss of inches along with a few pounds. I'm hoping to lose a lot of pounds, but don't we all, right? I mean, come on. That's always our thought. I'd like to lose 25 pounds this month. Yeah, I would. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm part of that turtle club, so I lose very slow. And I know that I'm working my body, because right now I'm sitting up in this chair and my abs are killing me from the workout, the last 2 days, and my shoulders are sore. And my husband, my husband was a gym rat when I first met him, and he was in the gym every single day for hours upon hours. I mean, he was a gym rat. And he says, I really hope I didn't complain as much as you when I was working out. And I'm like, no, you never complained. He says, so whatever. I'm just not used to it. I've never been a person that worked out before, so I might be whining just a little bit, just a little. All right, so talk about food. A couple of you have asked me to start sharing pictures of my dinner. And I guess I really never thought of it before. So this week I tried to take pictures of my dinner all week long. So I'm not exactly sure how to put those in, or how to talk with them, or if I could just put them in and do like a voiceover. So I'm going to try to figure that out. If I can't figure that out, I'm going to play with it this week, and then I'm going to start showing you those next week. So just bear with me as I try to learn something new, because I know there's a way to put a picture in and then talk about it, but I don't know how to do that yet. And I don't know if I need to do some type of editing software, or if I could just I don't know. I may just have to put a picture in and then talk about it, and then put a picture in and talk about it. I'll figure it out this week, I promise, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. If I can, I'll include it. But if you don't see it now, then you probably, I just didn't figure it out yet. All right, so the next thing that you guys have asked me for is before and after bathroom pics. I think I do have a before pic, and I will put those in here. And with that, my bathroom before was a 1960s seafoam green, and I am so excited that that's done. Like, so excited, just so excited. All right, so what's the next thing that I've been doing with my extra time? So every night I have been coming down to my office area and sitting at my desk for a good 10 or 15 minutes, and I've been planning out my next day. I've been looking at my dinner menu. Do I need to take something out of the freezer? Do I need to do anything special? I always throw a load of laundry in before I go to bed. And my typical laundry routine is to throw a load in the morning and then throw a load in at night. And that way it helps me keep up on it. There's only 2 of us here. My granddaughter does stay here from time to time, but it just seems like I always have 1 or 2 loads of laundry every single day. I mean, it's just, it's never ending. So when I'm down here, I get the laundry done, but then again, I just take a few minutes to set myself up for the next day. And what I found by doing, I just started that this week. What I found by doing that is I am so much less stressed in the morning because I have a plan of attack. I do take a look at my work calendar, make sure that nobody put any meetings on my calendar for the next day. I structure my day based on every hour, this is what I'd like to accomplish. I'd like to look at this. I'd like to touch this. I'd like to kind of get a little further on this project. I have a meeting here, a meeting here. I kind of look at it and I schedule out in 1 hour increments. I know a lot of people call that block scheduling, but it just, to me, there's too much going on in my day job right now for me to be able to keep up with the same blocks all the time. I guess I have meetings that different days hit different time blocks. So I found that by just doing that, it's really helping me to stay on track. And then I also do a couple of things in the afternoon to make sure that I hit those. And I'm telling you right now, I have been so much less stressed by doing that. So let me know in the comments if you also do that, if you take time the night before to plan out your day. I know that a lot of people say they take their Sunday and they take like an hour on Sunday to plan out their week. But I found that just kind of taking a look at that, even if I do have time on Sunday to kind of plan a few things, just by looking at it the night before, it's really, really helping me out a lot. So again, let me know in the comments if you are doing that, or if you have some better tips, because I'm always looking to learn how to be a little more organized and a little more structured. My list, thank goodness I have my list. All right, so dinners this week. I asked you guys for a bunch of suggestions on what to do with my leftover turkey, and I did get a few suggestions of either turkey pot pie or a hot turkey sandwiches. I looked in my cabinet. I do have turkey gravy, so I'm going to do hot turkey sandwiches, but I'm also going to take your suggestion and I'm going to do chicken pot pie this week. So that's going to be 2 of the dinners for this upcoming week. I am also going to do spaghetti because my granddaughter's going to be here a couple of nights, so she likes spaghetti, so I can get her to eat that. And the last thing that I'm going to do is I have an extra pork tenderloin upstairs in my freezer up there, so I'm going to make that in my air fryer. So that's going to be my 4 dinners this week. We're always good for a dinner out, and the weekends, sometimes I cook, sometimes the weekends I can never tell. So, but hopefully those 4 dinners give you some ideas on what to put on your menu for the upcoming week. All right, so the books that I'm reading this week, I know that you guys have been enjoying that as well. I did finish the 3rd Dorinda Jones book, and that is about the Grim Reaper. Took a second. And super good. I can't wait to get started on her next one. There is the 4th. I think there's 5 altogether. But that series, it's just a fun, just listen to it in my, with my headphones on while I'm doing chores or whatever. And it's just been a fun book. The next one I was listening to and that I finished this week was a James Patterson, Confessions of... Oh, it's Confessions. I'll put a picture here. And that one was the 2nd book in this series. It's good. I kind of feel like I'm invested now. I mean, it's got a couple of cliffhangers. It's just, it's not the typical James Patterson book that is like so many twists and turns and intense. And I think that that's what I was looking for. I may not listen to the 3rd book. There's got to be a 3rd book because it just sounds, it was left on in such a way that there has to be a 3rd book. I just don't know if I'll return to that series. So it's just, wasn't my favorite. Just wasn't my favorite. The next book that I'm started on Books on Tape was the Omega and Wolf series. Escapes me. I'll put a picture here. But I had read another series by her, and it was really, really good. So it was the Mercy Thompson series, by the same author. And that one was super good. So this one's kind of a spin-off. I don't know if Mercy Thompson came after and this one came before. But this one came up. I had it on my, I was on like a waiting list for it to come and it just showed up. So I started that one today. I'm only maybe a half hour into it. So no real book review on that one yet. So, but I mean, that's not bad. Finished up one, started and finished one, and then started another one this week. So my goal of reading 2 books a month, I am way blowing that away. All right, hardcover books. Kay Hooper, Stealing Shadows. I have not picked this one back up. I really need to take the time to sit down to read this. And we really haven't been in the car enough for me to get into it. Super good. Loving it so far, but just haven't had time. Rachel Cruz, Know Yourself, Know Your Money. Didn't pick this one up this week. So I'm still working my way through this one. Again, reading this one super slow because I'd like to learn from this one. But that's where I'm at. So if I didn't pick up books and I've been working out, what did you do, Kim? Right? So let me tell you what Kim did. Drinking my water. Oh, drinking my water. I wanted to tell you guys. I picked this up from Amazon. And it is 64 ounces. I always fill it up to the top so I can get a little bit more. Hopefully you can kind of get a good look at this. They have it in several different colors. And it kind of tells you where you should be throughout the day. So what I've been doing is I've been filling this one up and bringing it downstairs with me and putting it on my desk, and then filling this one up with ice and water, and then I just keep filling this one up until my ice melts, and then I fill it back up with ice. I do like my water cold, but I've been shooting for about 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. Do I hit it every day? No. But what I found is by having that sitting on my desk, my new bottle, by having that one sitting on my desk, it's prompting me to fill up my water glass more because I see it and I see the time notches on it and I'm like, ooh, I'm really behind. So that has been really keeping me motivated. I want to say it was like less than $20. And I know that you can buy different water bottles, but again, I wanted something specific with the time notches on it, just to kind of help keep me going. I will link a link below in my comments, so you can get to it if you decide you want to get one. Again, so many different colors. I really like that color, but different colors you can choose from. But again, it's been a really good motivator for me. And I don't normally say, hey, I normally tell you where I got things, but I really wanted to tell you about this one because it's really helping to motivate me and help me get that water in, each and every day. You guys know I've talked about my Bubba Cups before. I picked these up on Amazon as well. And this one really does keep my ice nice and cold throughout the day, even with, constantly refilling with my other water. So you can find, anytime I buy something on Amazon, I always link it in my Amazon store. My Amazon store link is always linked below if you'd like to see, some of the things that I would promote. And if I don't like it, I take it out of my Amazon store because I don't want to advertise something that I wouldn't repurchase myself if something happened to it. So hopefully that helps. All right. So where did Kim spend her time this week? Netflix. I have had my head stuck in Netflix every opportunity that I've had. I've actually done some extra walking on my treadmill this week because of the fact that I have wanted to watch more of Netflix. So I started and finished the first and only season of Ginny and Georgia. And it was really good. I mean, it was really good, very interesting, had some fun twists and turns. It follows a single mom with a daughter and a son, and the mom is very quirky. The mom, you'll have to let me know if you watched it because super good. Don't leave any spoilers in the comments in case anybody else hasn't seen it. But super good. Like, you had to watch the next episode. That's how good it was. It was like, oh, I got to see what happens next. So I blew through all 10 episodes, which were like, I don't know, 48, 50 minutes. So I mean, 10 hours. That's what I spent my time on this week. I made sure that I got my activity in first because I did want to be vegetating on the couch, watching TV or watching my tablet. So I tried to, to do a little walking with it, but I also made sure that my chores and things were done before I sat down to watch it, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten anything done this week. All right, last update that I have to tell you about. Where are we going today? To look at a new dishwasher. So I shared with you guys my update of my bathroom, and I told you that was probably our last one that we were going to do for a while. Our dishwasher has a crack in the bottom of it and started leaking. And where did that leak? Into my basement bathroom. So my husband had to rip out the ceiling in there yesterday. He was not happy, let me tell you something. So he ripped out the ceiling in there, and he's going to have to redo that, new drywall and just redo that. And he had to pull the dishwasher out. We're going to go and look at dishwashers today, and then he'll reinstall a new dishwasher. So I did take a picture of the dishwasher, the crack in the dishwasher, the old dishwasher. And when we get the new dishwasher installed, I'll post pictures next week and share that with you. But yeah, I felt so bad for him. I'm like, of course. something else would happen and have to give him another project. I was hoping maybe he could just take a little break because he does do a lot around here. All right, so with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I think I covered pretty much everything that I wanted to share with you this week. I really hope that you're liking these Saturday catch-up videos and, you know, getting a little glimpse inside of my life and my world and what, you know, what I'm up to. So hopefully, I'm kind of missing sharing that a little bit by not teaching at WW, because it's really nice to be able to chit chat and, you know, keep up and be able to share what was happening with me, or share activity, or share how my eating was going. And I just don't feel like I really don't have that outlet now. So thank you for letting me share with you, you know, share these things with you on a weekly basis. All right, so don't forget, give me a thumbs up for today's video. It really helps my channel, and leave me some comments below. And with that said, have a great week, and the next video you'll see is my my upcoming meal prep video. So we'll see you then. So bye.